What if I told you that the strength in your legs, the sensitivity in your hands, even the stability of your joints could hinge on something as simple as fruit? Not just any fruit, but very specific fruits rich in collagen-building compounds. And after age 60, these fruits could be the missing link between frustrating muscle loss and functional strength, between numb, tingling hands and the steady grip that lets you open a jar, hold a grandchild, or carry groceries without strain. Here's the surprising truth. By the time you reach 60, your body is producing up to 75% less collagen than it did in your youth. That's not just about skin wrinkles. Collagen is the scaffolding of your muscles, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, blood vessels, and even nerve insulation. When collagen declines, muscles weaken, joints become unstable, nerves misfire, and you begin to feel it as instability, numbness, and slow recovery after everyday activities. Now, here's where it gets fascinating. Research shows that certain fruits, rich in vitamin C, polyphenols, and amino acid precursors, don't just support collagen, they stimulate your body to rebuild it. This isn't just about eating better, it's about targeting the biochemical pathways responsible for strength, mobility, and even the nerves in your hands and feet. One study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who consumed more vitamin C-rich fruits had significantly greater muscle retention and joint mobility as they aged. Another study from the University of California, Davis, highlighted that polyphenols in dark-colored fruits help preserve neuromuscular function, especially in older adults. In this episode, we're going to walk through 8 powerful collagen-supporting fruits and why they're essential after 60. You'll discover how specific antioxidants trigger your body's collagen production switch, which fruits help reduce the nerve inflammation behind tingling hands and weak legs. A simple timing trick to eat these fruits so they actually boost muscle repair overnight, and protocols you can start today to strengthen your foundation without pills, powders, or fads. Let's explore what's really happening in your body and how to nourish the structure that holds you up, powers your movement, and keeps your hands and legs alive with strength and sensation. If you've noticed your grip getting weaker, your legs feeling less stable, or that strange tingling in your hands or feet, you're not imagining it. And it's not just getting older. There's a deeper biological shift happening underneath your skin, one that starts silently but accelerates with time. That shift is collagen decline. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body, making up nearly 30% of your total protein content. But it's not just filler. Think of collagen as the scaffolding that holds your muscles, joints, tendons, skin, and even the protective sheaths around your nerves together. Here's what the research shows. By the time you're 60, your natural collagen production can drop by over 1% per year. And that decline doesn't just make your skin thinner or joints stiffer, it affects how fast your muscles can contract, how well your nerves transmit signals, and how quickly tissues recover after strain or injury. In a study published in Mechanisms of Aging and Development, researchers found that collagen-producing cells, called fibroblasts, become significantly less active with age. These cells are responsible for maintaining your tendons, ligaments, and muscle support tissue. When they slow down, your structural integrity weakens from the inside out. Have you ever stood up and felt like your legs were less reliable than they used to be? That's not just muscle strength, it's collagen-dependent tissue support. Without it, your muscles can't transfer force efficiently. That leads to a sensation of weakness, instability, or even that frustrating wobbly feeling that makes you second-guess your step. Now consider your hands. Collagen isn't just in muscles. It's also critical to nerve insulation, specifically the myelin sheath that wraps around your peripheral nerves. As collagen breaks down and inflammation rises, these protective layers thin, which can slow nerve signals and even allow misfires, leading to numbness or that characteristic pins and needles sensation. But here's the encouraging part. This decline isn't irreversible. In fact, studies have shown that certain nutrients, especially those found in specific fruits, can reignite your collagen-building machinery. One clinical trial published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that older adults who increased their intake of collagen-supporting micronutrients, including vitamin C, flavonoids, and amino acids, had measurable improvements in muscle density and grip strength over 12 weeks, compared to a control group who made no dietary change. So what's actually happening in your body when collagen building slows? Think of it like this. Your collagen production is like a construction crew repairing a building. In youth, the crew is fast, efficient, and has all the materials it needs. After 60, the workers slow down, and the materials like vitamin C, proline, and glycine aren't delivered on time. The result? Repairs are delayed. Micro tears in joints don't heal. Nerves stay irritated. Muscles become less anchored to bone. That's why adding back the right nutrients matters so much. You're not just feeding your body, you're giving your repair crew the supplies they've been missing. And this is where specific fruits come into play. Because they're not just healthy snacks. They're molecular signals. They contain compounds that wake up your fibroblasts, reduce the oxidative stress that blocks collagen production, and provide the raw materials your body can't make on its own. In the next section, we'll explore the critical role of vitamin C and the fruits that provide the most bioavailable forms to directly support collagen regeneration, because without enough of this one nutrient, your body simply cannot make collagen no matter how much protein or supplements you take. If collagen is the scaffolding that holds your muscles and nerves together, and vitamin C is the master builder behind the scenes, assembling, repairing, and fortifying the entire structure. Here's a biochemical fact that surprises most people. Your body cannot synthesize collagen without vitamin C. It's an essential cofactor in the enzymes prolysyl hydroxylase and lysyl hydroxylase, which are required to stabilize the collagen molecule. Without vitamin C, these enzymes don't work, and the collagen your body tries to build ends up fragile, incomplete, or simply never forms at all. Now, here's where things get even more important after age 60. Not only does collagen production decline, but your body also becomes less efficient at absorbing and utilizing vitamin C. And that means the same amount you used to get from food in your 30S may no longer be enough to trigger meaningful tissue repair in your 60S or beyond. In fact, a study from the University of Helsinki found that older adults with even mild vitamin C deficiency had significantly slower wound healing, more joint pain, and lower muscle mass, independent of how much protein they were eating. So, if you're focused on restoring strength, improving nerve function, or reducing joint discomfort, vitamin C isn't optional, it's foundational. But here's the twist. Not all vitamin C sources are equal when it comes to bioavailability, how well your body can absorb and use it, and how much antioxidant support they deliver alongside it. Let's take a look at the top fruits that maximize both absorption and collagen support. Guava. This tropical fruit contains more than 250 milligrams of vitamin C per cup, nearly twice the daily recommended amount, and over 5 times more than an orange. It also contains lycopene, an antioxidant that protects collagen from oxidative stress. Kiwi, but powerful. Kiwis offer about 70 milligrams of vitamin C per fruit and contain acatinidin, an enzyme that helps break down proteins and improve digestion, potentially helping amino acids from collagen-building foods be absorbed more efficiently. Strawberries, not only rich in vitamin C, till at 89 milligrams per cup, they are also loaded with ellagic acid, which helps prevent the breakdown of existing collagen by inhibiting certain destructive enzymes like collagenase. Citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruit, lemon, while well known, they remain essential. Their vitamin C content, tilde 70 to 90 milligrams per serving, is paired with hesperidin, a bioflavonoid that improves blood flow and supports the delivery of nutrients to tissues. Now here's a simple tool you can apply, vitamin C timing protocol for collagen support. To maximize collagen synthesis, consume one of these fruits 30-60 minutes before a collagen-rich meal, such as one containing eggs, chicken, bone broth, or legumes. This primes your body to build new collagen by ensuring vitamin C is circulating exactly when your body needs it. Another strategy, pair fruit with resistance movement. Even light bodyweight exercises or walking shortly after consuming vitamin C-rich fruit can stimulate fibroblasts and improve the uptake of nutrients into collagen-forming tissue. Have you noticed feeling more stiff or sore after a workout or long walk than you used to? That could be a subtle sign of insufficient collagen turnover, and correcting your vitamin C intake could make a big difference. And if this insight is helping you think differently about nutrition, consider subscribing. We unpack the science of aging, strength, and performance every week. And these practical tools are only going to get more actionable from here. Hit that subscribe button. Your future strength will thank you. In the next section, we'll go deeper into the power of anthocyanins, the deeply pigmented compounds in fruits like blueberries, blackberries, and cherries that do more than support collagen. They protect your nerves from degeneration and reduce the inflammation behind pins and needles. Have you ever noticed that some of the most vibrant fruits, the ones with deep purples, blues, and reds, seem to have a different effect on your body? They don't just feel energizing or refreshing, they seem to bring a kind of clarity or lightness, especially when consumed regularly. It's not just a feeling, it's biology in motion. These rich hues come from a class of compounds called anthocyanins, and their impact on your nerves, blood vessels, and connective tissue is nothing short of remarkable. Anthocyanins are powerful flavonoid antioxidants found in fruits like blueberries, blackberries, cherries, elderberries, and purple grapes. What's happening in your body when you eat them is this: they neutralize free radicals that damage nerve sheaths, they reduce inflammatory cytokines that contribute to tissue breakdown, and they actively preserve the integrity of your microcapillaries, the tiny blood vessels that supply oxygen and nutrients to your nerves, and collagen-forming cells. In other words, they don't just support collagen, they protect the tissues that collagen supports. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Neuroscience found that older adults who consumed anthocyanin-rich berries daily for 12 weeks experienced measurable improvements in motor coordination, grip strength, and reduced paresthesia, the tingling or pins and needles sensation that often occurs in the hands and feet due to age nerve dysfunction. Here's why that matters. Many people experiencing tingling, numbness, or even balance issues assume it's purely a neurological problem, and sometimes it is, but in many cases, it's the result of chronic, low-grade inflammation damaging the peripheral nerves. And anthocyanins are uniquely suited to fight that. Here's what the research shows. In a clinical trial conducted by the USDA Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging, older adults who consumed 1 cup of blueberries daily for 90 days showed enhanced neuronal signaling and reduced markers of oxidative stress, especially in areas related to motor control and balance. A similar study with tart cherries found reductions in C-reactive protein and interleukin-6, IL-6, 2 key markers of systemic inflammation linked to nerve damage and connective tissue degradation. But the benefits don't stop with the nervous system. Anthocyanins also play a direct role in preserving type 1 and type 2 collagen, the types most associated with tendon resilience, skin elasticity, and vascular flexibility. Think about this. Have you ever felt your legs fatigue faster when walking uphill or climbing stairs? That's not just muscular. That's often a sign of vascular collagen breakdown. Without proper nutrient support, the microvessels in your legs can't deliver oxygen efficiently, and your collagen-reinforced tendons lose their recoil. That makes every step a little heavier and more tiring. So how can you use anthocyanins as a tool, not just a supplement? Anthocyanin protocol for nerve and collagen support. Aim for 1.5 cups of deeply colored berries daily. Ideally, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, or cherries. Best time, mid-morning or early afternoon, when cortisol is lower and antioxidant needs are higher. This can help reduce inflammation accumulated overnight or from early day movement. Bonus: pair with a protein source or healthy fat, such as yogurt, almonds, or collagen peptides, to enhance absorption and keep blood sugar steady. Small daily doses matter more than occasional large ones. Anthocyanins build up and exert effects over time, like a protective coating for your nerves and connective tissue. This isn't about eating fruit to be healthy. It's about targeted biochemical repair, using compounds that signal your body to preserve the structures that keep you moving, feeling, and functioning at your best. In the next section, we'll explore 2 lesser-known fruit compounds, quercetin and ellagic acid, and the surprising ways they protect muscle mass and tendon strength after 60. They're found in fruits you probably already eat, but may not be using at the right time or in the right combination. If you've ever wondered why some people stay agile and strong well into their 70s, while others lose strength rapidly after 60. The answer isn't just exercise or genetics, it's cellular inflammation, specifically inflammation in muscle fibers and connective tissues that silently erodes strength, flexibility, and recovery capacity. But here's the encouraging news. Two powerful compounds found in fruits, quercetin and ellagic acid, have been shown to slow this breakdown, preserve lean muscle, and even enhance tendon resilience. Let's break it down. Quercetin is a flavanol, a type of antioxidant that reduces oxidative stress and downregulates inflammatory enzymes like COX-2 and Ionos. It's found in high amounts in apples, especially the skin, red grapes, cherries, and cranberries. A 2020 study in Nutrients showed that adults over 60 who consumed quercetin-rich foods for 12 weeks experienced a significant reduction in muscle atrophy markers, along with improved mitochondrial function in muscle tissue. That's important because mitochondria are the engines of your cells. And when they perform better, so does everything from muscle contraction to recovery after movement. Even more interesting, quercetin appears to reduce the infiltration of senescent cells, those zombie-like cells that stop dividing but won't die off and instead release inflammatory signals that damage nearby tissues. Reducing senescent cell burden means less tissue degradation and better structural integrity, especially in aging muscles. Now, let's talk about ellagic acid. This polyphenol is found in berries like pomegranates, raspberries, and strawberries, and it acts as a kind of molecular bodyguard for collagen and elastin fibers. In a study published in Experimental Gerontology, ellagic acid was shown to inhibit matrix metalloproteinases, MMPs, enzymes that break down collagen in response to inflammation or injury. That means your tendons, skin, and ligaments maintain more of their original structure and elasticity when ellagic acid is present in your system. But here's something most people miss. Ellagic acid works best when paired with mechanical stimulation, such as resistance exercise or even stretching. A combination of antioxidant signaling plus movement sends a stronger signal to your fibroblasts. Preserve this tissue, reinforce this structure. Fruit powdered recovery protocol: eat 1/2 to 1 cup of pomegranate seeds or raspberries within 1 hour after resistance activity, walking or stretching. Combine with a quercetin-rich fruit like a red apple with the skin on, or a small handful of red grapes. For added muscle support, consider pairing it with a collagen supplement plus vitamin C to supply both the raw materials and the enzymatic cofactors your body needs for collagen synthesis. Bonus tip, quercetin also supports vascular function, helping improve blood flow to muscle and nerve tissue, which accelerates nutrient delivery and healing. This isn't just about recovery, it's about preserving movement independence. Keeping tendons elastic means better balance, better walking gait, and a lower risk of falls. Maintaining muscle means better glucose regulation, stronger bones, and more energy throughout the day. If this kind of science-backed practical guidance is helping you rethink how you eat and move, go ahead and subscribe. We're building a community of people who want to understand their bodies, nourish their brains, and age with strength and intention. Hit that bell icon too. We've got some powerful tools coming up in the next few episodes. And speaking of tools, in the next section, we'll explore how potassium-rich fruits like bananas, apricots, and avocados do more than regulate blood pressure. They help protect neuromuscular function, reduce cramping, and keep the electrical signals between brain and muscle firing with precision. Ever had a sudden calf cramp wake you up in the middle of the night? Or felt your legs go weak after standing up too fast? While it's tempting to write this off as just aging, there's often a very specific underlying cause: electrolyte imbalance, especially low potassium. But here's what's even more surprising. Low potassium levels don't just affect your nerves and muscles. They also disrupt collagen metabolism, impair tendon repair, and contribute to feelings of heaviness or instability in the legs. Let's dig into the biology. Potassium is an essential mineral and electrolyte that helps regulate the electrical impulses sent between your nerves and muscles. These impulses are what trigger muscle contractions, balance your heart rhythm, and keep reflexes sharp. When potassium is low, even slightly, you may notice leg cramps, muscle weakness or fatigue, tingling in the extremities, slower recovery after exertion, and crucially, Low potassium affects the enzymes responsible for collagen cross-linking, the process that gives connective tissue its strength and elasticity. In a 2018 review published in Nutrients, researchers found that potassium regulates intracellular fluid balance in fibroblasts, the cells that make collagen. Without enough potassium, these cells become less active, meaning slower collagen repair after movement or injury. Additionally, potassium is essential for maintaining acid-base balance in your tissues. When this balance shifts due to stress, poor diet, or aging, it creates a more acidic environment that degrades existing collagen and weakens tendons and fascia. So where does fruit come in? Fruits like bananas, avocados, apricots, oranges, and kiwis are not just delicious, they're potassium superstars. And unlike processed foods or supplements, they come with fiber, polyphenols, and a balanced mineral profile that supports absorption without spiking blood sugar or overloading the kidneys. And here's what the research shows. In a 2020 meta-analysis published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, higher potassium intake was correlated with improved muscle function and bone density in older adults, particularly in those over 60. Another study from the Journal of Applied Physiology found that potassium repletion significantly improved nerve conduction velocity and muscular strength in individuals with previously low levels, even without changes in exercise habits. Potassium Support Protocol Daily Target: aim for 2-3 servings of potassium-rich fruits per day. That might look like 1 banana, 1/2 avocado, 3-4 dried apricots, unsulfured, 1 orange or kiwi. Timing tip: include 1 potassium-rich fruit within 30 minutes of light exercise or after any physical exertion like yard work, long walks, or house cleaning. This helps replenish electrolyte levels when your body is most sensitive to losses. Bonus application: if you tend to wake up with leg cramps or tingling hands, try consuming 1/2 avocado or a banana in the evening, paired with magnesium-rich nuts like almonds or pumpkin seeds. This combo helps balance nighttime electrolytes and supports muscle relaxation. Think of potassium as a wiring stabilizer. It ensures that the signals from your brain reach your muscles clearly and that your muscles respond with just the right amount of force and control. When those signals are crisp, you walk taller, move faster, and experience less hesitation or pain. And when collagen metabolism is supported at the same time, you're literally reinforcing the structure that movement depends on. In our next section, we'll look at one of the most underestimated collagen allies: vitamin C-rich fruits like kiwi, guava, and strawberry. Not only do they stimulate collagen production, but they also act as essential cofactors in every step of collagen synthesis, especially in aging cells. When most people think of vitamin C, they picture orange juice and immune support during flu season. But the truth is, especially after age 60, vitamin C is not optional. It's essential, and not just for immunity, but for collagen creation, tissue healing, and preserving muscle and nerve integrity. Here's what many don't realize. Your body can't make collagen without vitamin C. It's not just helpful, it's biochemically required. Let me explain. Collagen is built from amino acids, primarily glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. But to turn those raw materials into strong, structured collagen fibers, your body needs to glue them together. That process, called hydroxylation, requires vitamin C as a cofactor. Think of vitamin C like the foreman on a construction site. Without it, your body has bricks, amino acids, but no one to lay them into a wall. The result: slower wound healing, weaker tendons and ligaments, sagging skin, and even increased muscle soreness after mild activity. And here's the deeper layer. As we age, our cells become less efficient at absorbing and utilizing vitamin C. The transporters that carry it into cells, known as SVCT1 and SVCT2, become less active with age, stress, and oxidative damage. So even if you're eating some vitamin C, it may not be enough for optimal collagen support in your 60s, 70S, and beyond. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults with higher blood levels of vitamin C had better physical performance, faster walking speed, and stronger grip strength, all markers directly linked to collagen and muscle function. Another study out of the University of Otago in New Zealand showed that vitamin C supplementation increased collagen synthesis rates by nearly 50% in aging tendon tissue, especially when paired with physical activity or collagen-rich protein sources. Now, let's talk fruit. The most powerful vitamin C-rich fruits aren't just citrus. Here are some of the top collagen-activating fruits per 100. Guava, 228 milligrams. Kiwi, 93 milligrams. Strawberries, 59 milligrams. Papaya, 47 milligrams. Over 1,600 milligrams. Compare that to a typical orange, which has about 53 milligrams. These fruits are also rich in polyphenols, enzymes, and fiber, which help improve gut absorption and reduce inflammation, both key to better collagen utilization. Vitamin C activation protocol, timing. Consume one vitamin C-rich fruit within 30-60 minutes of any collagen supplement or protein-containing meal to maximize hydroxylation. Combo. Pair strawberries or kiwi with a scoop of hydrolyzed collagen peptides, or guava with your post-workout shake. Morning boost. Start your day with fresh fruit instead of fruit juice. You get more vitamin C, and the fiber slows absorption for better bioavailability. Tool for better absorption. Take your vitamin C-rich fruits with a little healthy fat, like a handful of nuts or a slice of avocado. This improves cell membrane function, allowing more vitamin C to be transported into your tissues. But here's the most empowering part. When you get enough vitamin C consistently, your collagen fibers become more resilient to damage. That means fewer aches, better posture, stronger ligaments, and fewer "I can't do that anymore" moments. You're not just preserving tissue, you're reclaiming confidence in your body. In the conclusion, we'll bring all of this together, the role of collagen-rich fruits in healing, strength, and longevity. And I'll leave you with a simple protocol to implement starting tonight. Let's zoom out and tie it all together. Across this episode, we've explored something that should completely change the way you think about aging, especially the frustrating symptoms that too many people accept as just getting old. Tingling hands and feet, weak or cramping legs, slower recovery after simple exertion, stiff joints and declining posture, skin that bruises easily or wounds that heal slowly. Behind all of these is one key system breaking down: your collagen network, the structural web that holds your muscles, skin, joints, and even blood vessels together. And while many think of collagen as something you can only get from bone broth or supplements, we now know that certain fruits, when chosen strategically, play a massive role in rebuilding collagen, protecting nerve health, and restoring neuromuscular performance. Let's quickly recap the key scientific insights and the practical tools you now have at your fingertips. Guava and kiwi. These fruits are collagen powerhouses, rich in vitamin C and polyphenols that directly stimulate collagen synthesis. Tool. Pair them with protein or collagen powder to amplify connective tissue repair. Dark berries. Blueberries, blackberries, and elderberries are rich in anthocyanins that protect collagen from oxidative breakdown. Tool. Add to breakfast or smoothies to support blood flow and nerve protection. Figs and dates. High in copper and magnesium, both essential for stabilizing new collagen fibers. Tool. Use as pre-bed snacks for better sleep, repair, and fewer nighttime cramps. Avocados and apricots. These potassium-rich fruits support neuromuscular signaling and electrolyte balance, a critical part of keeping your legs steady and strong. Tool. Include after physical activity or during the evening to reduce nighttime cramping. Papaya and pineapple. Enzyme-rich and anti-inflammatory, they help reduce joint pain and assist in collagen breakdown and renewal. Tool, add after meals or in smoothies to improve digestion and recovery. And most importantly, timing and pairing matter. When you eat these fruits and what you combine them with can dramatically change their impact. Tool, use vitamin C with collagen, potassium after movement, and anti-inflammatory fruits with meals. But here's the deeper message I hope you take away. This isn't just about nutrition. It's about self-respect through biology. It's about understanding that your body still wants to heal. It's still capable of generating strength, energy, and grace, even after 60, 70, or beyond. But to do that, it needs raw materials, it needs the signals, and it needs a consistent nudge in the right direction. That's what this protocol is, not a diet, not a fad, a signal, a daily vote you cast in favor of rebuilding, not decaying. One challenge to start tonight, pick one of the fruits we discussed, guava, kiwi, or a small bowl of blueberries. Pair it with a scoop of collagen or a protein source. Eat it 1-2 hours before bed. Notice how your body feels tomorrow morning. And more importantly, notice how it feels to make one simple, intentional decision that supports healing. This is where change begins, quietly, subtly, but powerfully. If you found this helpful, if something clicked for you today, I invite you to subscribe, leave a comment, or share this with someone you care about. This channel is about building a community of people who believe in science, resilience, and the possibility of getting stronger, not weaker, as we age. Thank you for being here. Your body isn't done yet. Let's give it the signal to thrive.